Hi there. Thought we'd take a few minutes to look at the week 4 assignment. I have it pulled up here so you can look at, I'm going to scroll down to look at the prompt. This is the article that you're going to be evaluating here. And I've clicked that link and pulled up the article here titled Nike Crushes Earning Expectations. Now, we also have a template that I hope you've downloaded that you can use. I've created kind of places for every topic so that if you make sure that you add just a couple of sentences or maybe a couple of bullet points to each slide, you're going to be sitting really good for this assignment. Now, on the first slide, on our title slide, you've got a couple of things to fix. If you will, make sure that you do update the date as well as your first and last name. Those will be the only changes you need to make to slide number 1 here. Now, the second slide is the purpose of the article. I would encourage you to find two things here. So, after you look at the article, you've got some key points here that it's telling you, okay? Just a hint there that you might want to include in your PowerPoint as well. You might include those in the purpose of the article, or you might talk a little bit about the attendance intended audience, okay? But remember, each slide you're looking for at least 2 sentences or 2 bullet points. So you've got the purpose of the article. What was it trying to do? What was the article written because they wanted to do what? They wanted to let people know, they wanted to inform, da 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 da. Da. Okay. Talk a little bit about the author. Now, this information is not going to be located inside of the article itself. You're probably gonna want to Google her. Okay. I'll give you a hint. Take a look and see what other kinds of articles has she written. Okay. Just a little hint there with what you can say about the article here. Timeliness and relevancy. So look at when the article was written. What year was it written? Is it timely? For instance, I'll give you an instance. If the article was written 4 years after the data came out, then we have a timeliness issue, right? Okay, so really look at your dates and figure out, you know, if we wrote the article 6 months after the data came out, that's a whole different story we can talk about. But again, on this slide, at least 2 things you want to talk about. Intended audience. Was this written to the consumers of Nike? Was this written towards investors at Nike? Was this written toward the competitors at Nike? So when you read the article, take a look and see if you can decide who was intended to be the audience. The accuracy of the supporting data. So this is where you're going to look at all of the other pieces that they've talked about besides the strong online sales, right? That's mentioned in the title. Are there other pieces of data like the shares surging? You'll want to talk about that in the supporting data here and the accuracy. All right, next slide. Is the word crushes supported? So you'll notice in the title, they use the word crushes. So you're telling on this slide, do you think it's justified? Does the article really support using the word crush? Give you a hint. There's not really a right or wrong on this, but I want to hear what you have to say and definitely to support it one way or the other. Influences of the word crushes. So when we use the word crush, what does that indicate to you? What in the article are they saying this implies? What does it mean? What should we be looking for moving forward if we're going to use the word crush? Again, not really looking for a right or wrong, looking for more of a support on your stance here. Flaws in the data, logic, and reasoning. Try to look for 2 of these so that you can find where did we go wrong? Was there something that didn't sound quite right with the data, the logic, or the reasoning that's given in the article? And then the last slide number 10, you want to give us a graph of sales by year. So this one you'll want to do a little bit of digging So you'll find a graph that shows us, and you're going to literally copy and paste it into this PowerPoint. As always, on the last slide, be sure to share references for any other data pieces that you found so that it would kind of strengthen your research here. Be sure, save it, submit by Sunday. I'm looking forward to great things, and I hope the video and the template helps you. So thanks so much, everyone. Have a good day. Bye-bye.